Hey guys, so I might have a little visitor with me tonight. Tonight we are talking about mindset in your children and growing your mindset in your kiddos. Say hi. I know. Are you saying hi? Yeah. So Dylan's saying hi. So today we're talking about mindset in your children and how. Okay, so first of all, I hope my mom doesn't watch this, and it's not only my mom's fault, but how many of us feel completely screwed up from our childhood? Not completely screwed up, but you definitely notice things that were taught to you in childhood that I think are either like wrong or we could have been done better. And I'm not saying it was all my mom's fault. School had a lot to do with it. But I think that our kids are lacking the confidence, and we need to switch the dialogue up, grow them up right. So, my low power mode, so that's awesome. So, first of all, so Hunter, I've mentioned before, Hunter is not good at spelling, not good at spelling at all. He struggles with it a lot, but he's amazing at math. And Lily is really good at reading, and she doesn't struggle with math, but it's not her strong suit. So, last week, Hunter got his second 100 on a spelling test, and yeah, we thought it was his first, but his teacher sent home another one from a couple weeks ago. Are you saying hi? Are you talking? Don't look at me that way, grumpy butt. Come say hi. So, today we are, anyways, I know, you need to tell him, huh? You want to come up here and sit in my lap and tell him? He's eating a peanut butter sandwich and he's going to town on it. I know. Okay, so instead of saying to somebody, I've caught myself saying it, Hunter, you're just not good at spelling, you need to practice. Or, Lily, you're just not as good at math, you need to practice. We need to switch that way that we're talking to them and saying, not everybody is as good at blank, math, spelling, English, whatever, yet. Or, it's not your strong suit now, but the more you work at it, the more you will continue to get better at it. And doing research on today's topic on growing our mindset in our children, I saw this list of things to say instead of saying you are so smart to your kids, which obviously you want to tell them how smart they are, but instead of saying you are so smart, you say, I love how you took ownership of that, or I love how you're always prepared, or things like that. You don't give them praise about their characteristics, you give them praise over their effort, because not every child has the same characteristics, and those characteristics can't really be changed, but their effort can be changed. So if you're praising their effort, then they're more willing to give effort. So give praise over effort instead of characteristics. I liked that one. And then you talk about when you're praising them and you talk about it, change the dialogue about it. Give them a job. So kids need both responsibilities. And when you're giving them the responsibility, they feel like, wow, I can do this. They get excited about it. So give them jobs, give them responsibilities, and then praise them as they're doing it. Again, praise their efforts, not their characteristics. Set goals with them, and then when they achieve those goals, reward them. It doesn't have to be a monetary reward, but, go over hey, you did it. You did a really good job. And then when they're struggling with their goals, when they're struggling with math, with English, once they get it, say, look, hey, Hunter, you struggled so hard with spelling, but look, when you put your mind to it and you really practiced, you got 100. So, instead of, hey, Hunter, you got 100 this week, it should have been, and you did a good job, it should have been the whole time, you didn't get 100, but you've been practicing really hard, and I'm really proud of you for trying. So, I hope you guys got some great tips from that. I think we need to praise our children often. I think we need to tell them how much we love them, and, you know, I think, I hope I'm doing a good job as a mom. I think we all hope that, but, so those are my tips for tonight, guys. Have a good evening.